Okay, today's video we're going to be going through an upper body session. This is going to be 5 exercises that are all going to be on the floor today. So it might be worth getting a mat or getting somewhere comfortable, so maybe not on a hard surface. But yeah, all 5 exercises on the floor. We're going to be going through some push-ups and a variation of that. So if we can, we're going to make it harder. We're going to just do some slow push-ups. So a couple of seconds down and a couple of seconds back up. Obviously, if we can't do a push-up, we'll just go back to what we've done before, maybe on our knees, maybe just holding it, or maybe just lowering ourselves down. We'll kind of talk it through as we go, but kind of whatever you're comfortable with doing. Next one is going to be a back extension, so lying on the floor, raising ourselves up. Next one is an ab exercise, tall to short planks on the forearms, going up onto your hands and then back onto the forearms. And then the next one, the fourth one, is going to be some snow angels. We did that last week, which is a shoulder exercise where you're lying on face down. And then the last one, tricep dips. Great one to end it on. Probably pretty hard after the other few, but we'll just go and try and get as many as we can. Again, you can do the tricep dips off the floor, or if you want to go get a chair now, or want to go near a surface, a higher surface, and you can do it off a sofa or something like that. So let's get straight into it, let's get cracking. I'll start the 5 minutes and we're going to go into a slow push-ups. So there we go, time to start now. I'm going to do it on my fists, just my wrist is hurting a little bit. And we're just going to lower ourselves down for a couple of seconds and lower ourselves up for a couple of seconds. So this just makes a push-up a lot harder, just because your muscles are being under tension for that much longer throughout the movement. So if you want, you can hold it at the bottom as well, and then come back up. So as I say, if this is too hard, but you can do it, come down onto your knees, and then just lower yourself that way. Gonna make it easier. Or come onto your knees and just lower yourself down, push back up, and then start again from that starting position. So last 15 seconds, or 10 seconds, let's just try and do slow push-ups, keeping our form and keeping that muscle under tension. Get one more in and we'll go into some back extensions. Alright, back extensions. So, lying face down on the floor, hands next to your head. You're just going to raise your upper body off the floor and back down. If you want to make it harder, raise your legs as well. So you're raising your feet and you're kind of making a curve with your body, having the front and lower portion of your body off the floor. So it's only your mid kind of waist that's in contact. So this is just really working that back, the erector spinae, which runs all the way down the middle of your back. That's the main muscle being used. If you want to make it a bit easier, push up with your hands, but so it's not all on your back, but you want to try and get as much pressure as you can on the back without injuring. So just push up with your hands a little bit, and that just takes a bit of pressure off. Next one, tall to short plank. So you can either do it on your knees or on your toes, on your forearms, onto your hands, back onto your forearms. If you're doing it on your knees, do the same thing. And as always with core exercises, keeping the hips and shoulders nice and stable is going to be the hardest thing and will really challenge your core. So a lot more than if you're just letting them move about like this. It doesn't really need much core control. So let's try and control that. So you're trying to keep a straight line from the shoulders, hips and ankles throughout the whole movement. So really control those hips and just keep that form going for the last 5 seconds. And then we're going on to our second to last exercise, snow angels. So lie flat down, face on the floor, arms out in front of you, and you're just going to raise your hands about 5 centimeters off the floor, rotate them round to just above your bum. Rotate them back up. This is really going to challenge the back of your shoulder here. So you'll feel it after a few reps. So you want a nice controlled movement We're not rushing, we're not flinging our arms, we're just controlling it as we go along. If this is difficult, put your thumbs on the floor and you're just gonna drag your thumbs up in that circle. So you have a little bit of pressure taken off that shoulder because you got them on the floor. So last 5 seconds. Let's keep this going. So these rear delts are really getting worked here. Next one and last one, tricep dips. So on the floor, hands and feet, hips up in the air, and you're just gonna dip down into the dips. So these are gonna be really tough after the press ups and after those snow angels. You'll really start feeling it in your arms. If you have got a surface, go up onto a surface and raise your hands up. That's going to make it a little bit harder. The way to make it harder here is just raising your hips, and you'll get a large range of motion at the elbow if those hips are a lot higher than compared to if they're down here. Your bum's only going to drop a few inches. That's 15 seconds, and then we're done for the day. So keep pushing, keep getting these last reps in. Arms on fire now. Last 5. Okay, stop there. Ooh. Yeah, it was really hurting my arms at the end there, but that was the upper body session, day 16 of my 31-day fitness challenge. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again tomorrow.